Hi everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. I hope you are all safe and well, my friends. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Basically, every Monday to Friday, we bring you the daily sort of digest of all the news that's affected the Hammers in the last 24 hours. The Hammers headlines, brought to you in association with neesupmybrown.com. I hope you've decompressed from yesterday. I was very excited yesterday. A little bit of damp squib, but it's only half time in the tie, isn't it? And West Ham always play better in the second half, apart from yesterday, but doesn't matter. And we bring with you the fallout of reactions and the players that could be playing, could not be playing next week in today's episode. And so we start with this man, who's obviously key to West Ham, Jarrod Bowen. We missed him yesterday. Would have scored that goal, wouldn't he, the Vlasic in 6-yard box. Leave it, Russ, just leave it. Anyway, there's a bit of a mystery around when Bowen will be back in the side. Now, David Moyes, speaking at his post-match press conference, admitted he didn't know when Bowen will be fit enough to play and whether he'll be back for the Europa League clash next week. He said to reporters that I have no idea at the moment. We are still trying to clear up exactly the injury. In all the scans and information we have, it does not look too bad, but his action coming off the pitch at Anfield made it look more serious than we thought, and that has not added up. Since then, Jarrod is slightly improving, but not as fast as we would have hoped. We do not think it will be anything serious, so we are still trying to get to the bottom of it. Maybe tomorrow we get back and Jarrod is okay. It could be just one of those things. Obviously, Bowen has been electric this season. He's literally been on fire, as his song suggests, with 12 goals, 11 assists in 39 appearances in all competitions this season. The Moose on TalkSport today suggested that the mixed messages coming out of West Ham could mean it's a more serious injury than West Ham are letting us know. Indeed, I mean, if you look back at the handling of the Aaron Cresswell injury earlier on in the season, when he was kept out for a number of weeks, a number of games without any formal confirmation, really, in terms of the length of time he would be out for. On the other hand, you know, my glass half, always glass empty, but glass half full. Moyes is a big fan of smoke and mirrors when it comes to revealing team selections and player availability for games. Obviously, we know what a key member of the team Jarrod Bowen is. So revealing a key player is back for next week might be a very useful piece of information for the opposition to know. Who knows? One news source today revealed that Bowen had a second scan on his injury yesterday, and like the first one, showed that there was nothing untoward with the heel, although the player continued to struggle apparently. So we'll see what happens. Highly doubt he'll be, but you never know, he might just rock up for the Villa game. Who knows? We don't know that with Moyes and how he handles people's injuries. But anyway, we'll see what happens. The next story involves a guy who played yesterday, amongst others. In terms of the Seville tie, obviously we're at the halfway stage, but reports from The Athletic today suggest that Seville will be without a number of key players again for the clash at the London Stadium. Same numbers, but slightly different individuals. So Suso will still be out by all accounts. Reki, Diego Carlos will still be out. Fernando Montelli are believed to be still doubts for next Thursday's clash at the London Stadium. It's believed Thomas Delaney, who was suspended from yesterday's game, will be playing tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Thursday. However, will Rakitic play? Obviously, he got injured during the warm up, and that was a big blow for us initially, but Munir scored and was probably, and Rakitic wouldn't have done the same thing that Munir did in terms of drifting into the box. So it was their advantage, really, that Rakitic might not have played, but we'll see what happens with that. But in terms of the gentleman in the picture there with Declan Rice, Lucas Ocampos, he will miss the tie against West Ham at the London Stadium on Thursday because picking up a second yellow card. He's suspended for that game with his altercation with Declan Rice yesterday. Silly boy. He was a tricky customer all night, I think, Lucas was, in terms of an outlet for Sevilla. So it's good news for West Ham in that respect, particularly when he switched sides in the second half. But although David Moyes will be delighted that Ocampos will not be playing, it could mean that Anthony Martial will be starting instead, and he likes to score against West Ham as well. So one hand giveth, the other taketh away. And finally, just some more praise from the Sevilla coach, Julian Lopetegui. I don't know why I say it with an Italian accent. He's Spanish. Julian Lopetegui. That's better. He, in his post-match press conference, heaped more praise on the Hammers, calling us the best strategic team in England. I repeat, the best strategic team in England. Not my words, the words of Lopetegui. In his post-match interview, he said, "We're going to suffer in the second leg. We are at the halfway point, and the most important thing remains for us. West Ham are the best strategic team in England." Lopetegui was at pains to point out that just a few days ago, West Ham threatened to end Liverpool's year-long unbeaten run at Anfield, a run that would come to an end 3 days later when Inter Milan obviously came to town. He said they gave Liverpool a shake. The most important thing is attitude and the character, and the players had in the first half. This result leaves both swords raised. Both swords are raised going to London Stadium, and we'll get that rocking. I'll be turning that music up to 11. Don't you worry. That place is going to be rocking on Thursday. Anyway, in terms of what we've got coming up for the rest of the week and the rest of today, tonight we have got Scott Minto live doing a Q&A. So join us 9 p.m. on the network, and you can ask your questions directly to Scott. We were meant to have it on Tuesday, but he got a bit pissed with Trevor Sinclair and had a hangover. Bless him. Very sort of Harry Redknapp 1998 2000 era, wasn't it? Sort of him and Trevor Sinclair out on the lash at the Sports Journalist Awards. But we'll also have a preview of the Villa game. That will be coming up on Saturday, I believe. And then Sunday, we'll be having all our coverage of the Villa game with a live watch along with Anton. We'll have highlights, reactions from the stadium, all that type of stuff. So make sure you check it out. But anyway, guys, hope you have a great weekend apart from the result yesterday. Safe journey back to everyone who's coming back from Seville. Or maybe you're taking a long weekend. Maybe you're going to Portugal or whatever. While you're out there, good luck to you. I'm not jealous in the slightest. It's about 14 degrees in Hornchurch at the moment. So yeah, and I'd love to have put a pair of shorts on. But anyway, let it go, Russ. Just like Elsa said, let it go. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Come on, you irons. And speak to you very soon. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.